Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am super excited to be talking about the newest Fenty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation. Fenty Beauty was kind enough to send me the foundation to test out before the official launch on August 15th. If you follow me on my Instagram, I actually posted an application video for the foundation. I just wanted to show how it applied and how it looked on the skin. So I wanted to sit down and do a full review for the foundation because I've had it for about a week now and I've been wearing it ever since I got it. And I've had a good chance to really test it out, and spoiler alert, I really like it so far. And I think it's gonna be a really popular foundation with a lot of people. I know everyone is already really excited to hear about this new formula, and it does come in the same 50 shades as the original Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Foundation. So if you know your shade in that, it's gonna be the same shade selection. And I'll talk more about the foundation shades in a minute, but I do wanna mention there are two new primers as well. There's a new Pro Filt'r Matte Primer for oily skin types, and there's also the new Pro Filt'r Hydrating Primer for dry skin types, which I'm going to be using today with the foundation. I'm going to go ahead and apply the products to my face. I do not have any makeup on my face right now, just on the eyes, and I'm going to start with the primer. The Pro Filt'r Hydrating Primer is meant to give you a boost of hydration used along with the foundation, so it's really good if you do have dry skin or any dry patches on your face. And of course, you can mix your primers and use the mattifying one around your T-zone if you know you get a little extra oily in that area. But I always use a hydrating primer with all of my foundations just because I like that look. And I know I'm extra dry around the nose, so I like to focus the primer around there. And I actually really like this primer because it does leave a little bit of a tackiness on your skin, so I feel like the foundation just really adheres to it. So here's a close-up look of the foundation. I really like the packaging that they did on this. It's a squeeze tube, so it's easy to pack and travel with, but it also has a pump, which is great, and it's easy to dispense. And you are getting 1.08 fluid ounces of product, which is the exact amount of the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and just do 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm going to dot it on my face. I'm using the shade 210 today, and 210 is for light to medium skin with warm neutral undertones. And right now, since it's the summer, I have a little bit of a tan, but I'd say I'm around the 190, 200, and 210 area. And to blend, I'm using the Precision Makeup Sponge from Fenty. I like that it has a nice round side and also a flat side. Using the rounded bottom part to blend on my skin. This foundation blends really easily. You can see that I kind of left it on my skin for a little bit as I explained the shades, and it doesn't set too quickly. That's what I noticed with the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Foundation, that you kind of had to work pretty quickly with it. But with this formula, I feel like you can kind of take your time with it a little bit more. I just wanted to show you guys one side blended out first. This is a medium to full coverage foundation, and here's what one layer blended out looks like on my skin. I really love the natural finish that it has. You can see that it gives your skin a little bit of a sheen. It's like a natural glow. Just so you can see on the other side that it didn't blend out, there's redness under my eyes and a little bit on my cheeks and around my nose, and also in the center of my forehead here. So I'm gonna blend this out so you can really see how that covers up. And I actually really like the sponge. I feel like it does a good job. It's very nice and soft. And right here you can really see that natural finish that it has on my face. So that's one application of the product all over my face and blended out. I actually have more foundation on the back of my hand, and I would be good with the look of this coverage on a typical day. But I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more to show you guys how buildable this is. I'm gonna add one more pump to the back of my hand and dot it on my face again. Gonna pick up the rest on my sponge and we'll blend this out. And this is also a Longwear foundation. I think the longest that I've had it on was maybe 8 to 9 hours, and it looked flawless at the end of the night. So here is 2 applications of the product all over my skin, and it still looks really natural on while covering all of those blemishes. And I almost don't need concealer under my eyes, but I am going to add a little bit there just because I like to brighten up my under eye area to give it that lifted look. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out really fast. I'm just gonna show you guys how I set the foundation. Again, I don't like to put too much on top of it because I like the natural glow that it gives my skin. First, I'm gonna pick up some translucent powder on the sponge, and I'm just going to focus that right under my eyes where I put the concealer. I'm just gonna slightly bake under my eyes because I know that I crease under my eyes. I'm also gonna put it on the center of my forehead because I get a little bit oily there. And then last but not least, just on the sides of my nose. And I don't like to leave this on for very long, but next I'm going to pick up a sheer powder with a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to sweep that away. And then I'm just going to lightly tap on my skin with that sheer powder just to set a little bit all over my face. So here's the completed look with the rest of my makeup on. I just finished off my eyes, added a little bit of contour and some blush, and I feel like everything else applied really nicely on top of the foundation. It doesn't look splotchy. The base still looks really nice and natural. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of highlighter. This is the Hustler Baby highlight. I'm just gonna add this on my cheeks to give it an extra glow to the look. Oof. That glow though, oh my god. And the shoulder. Let's just do the eyes too, why not? Like I said before, I am loving this foundation. It blends beautifully, it wears beautifully, and it has a beautiful natural finish to it, but it still provides that coverage that you really want. And it's buildable to a full coverage if you need it. All around, I'm a huge fan of the Pro Filt'r Hydrating Foundation. I think you guys will be too, so keep an eye out on August 15th for the official launch. And thank you to Fenty Beauty for sending this my way so I can test it out for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this first look of this new product. If you did, please give this video a like, and if you'd like to follow me on my other social media, those are linked down below for my Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!